Like, let's be honest, nobody remembers.
Yo, yo, yo. It's Mark and Mark's Terror. I had my volume off because I was listening to some idiots. It's really sad. It's amazing how many dumb people there is in this world. It amazes me every day. Every day I see more and 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 more dumb people. I really don't understand people. If they're wrong, if they're wrong, they're right. If you're right, then you're wrong. If that makes sense. So even though I can tell you I'm wearing green, but if you come in here and tell me it's not green, it's mint, then you're right. That's what this world is. I know. I've been living in it long enough. And I tell everybody, you went and took something that made you dumb. Not my problem. I know you didn't. Yours truly. Da, 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 don't all talk at once. I watched some debates today. Not Trump and Harris. I'm talking about like debates online about a lot of different subjects. I would love to do that. But in a way, I don't because I'd end up like slapping the shit out of somebody, even though I don't want to. But people will aggravate me because they'll deny the truth, and I can't handle that. Hi, Ali. Hi, Ninja. Hey, Double Trouble. Why are people so stupid? I swear, some people are like, I don't know. I keep saying it like every live now. I watch all these things on social media. I shouldn't. I should stay off of social media. I should take a break from looking at stupid people. But I kind of just like want to see how smart people are, and like there isn't that many smart people out there. People are getting like dumber and dumber by the day. Freedom of speech no longer exists. It really doesn't. I honestly feel that way. Like you're not allowed to say things. You can't say what you want. Well, you can, but like people get all like turn into their little hissy fits and no way, you can't believe in that because it's not true. Oh, where's your evidence? Where's your facts? You know? And even if you don't, it's your belief. Who fucking cares? I don't know what's wrong with people, man. It's like you can't. It's like you can't believe in something without somebody telling you it's fake or you're wrong or something. It's just fucking crazy. Um, anyway, Ali, I got your donation. Thanks. You always want to know when. Don't you know when is going to happen? Don't you know time will tell? Don't you know? Have you ever heard of divine time? That's why I asked you, Mark. What the? I'll shut up and answer. All right, let me see. What? Your question ain't making no goddamn sense. Either that or I ain't seeing it right. Your questions always confuse me. You know that? Why you gotta be a pain in my ass? Why? Hey Virgo, how you doing, sweetheart? You alright? Hey Rhoda, how you doing? Welcome back. Yes, explain it on here because your question ain't making no sense. Good to hear. Hey Jonathan. Okay, so my parent see tomorrow when she tries to see if there's an update on my court case. We're trying to see when the offer of judgment will be signed by the judge. All right. It's not going to be tomorrow. I got a no for tomorrow. Hey Justin, how you doing? Good to hear. Yeah, I know, bro. You fall asleep every damn night. That's cool. Yeah, I got next week. It should be signed, or in the next 7 days. They're trying to negotiate what's going on. That's what I'm getting. There's some negotiating, some like stuff that they have to deal with. That's the delay. Okay, I hear you. If I don't hear from you periodically, then I know that I'm gonna have to call you out and say, "Are you asleep yet?" Now you're telling me something totally different. If you can get that a month, that'll be a miracle. Some people don't even get that shit here. Hi, Miss Bikini and Mo. Yo, yo, yo. My sister's still waiting for her child support, and it's been over a year. Well, that's the thing. Those things take a long time. That's why like it's hard to determine those things because just seeing my sister go through her divorce, him and his lawyer, they dodge that question. They keep going on and on and on. They want her to give information, but he don't give any. So her lawyer wrote him like a nasty letter saying, "Look, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that, you're doing this, you're doing that. So stop fucking lying and pay up and shut the fuck up." That's basically what the letter says in a kind way. So we and her from right, and that's the thing. If he's paying willingly now, that's a good thing because um but yeah, that's the thing. Maybe he can't pay the full amount. And to get the full amount, you have to prove you actually have it. So if he can't prove he can actually make that type of money a month and have his own, you'll never get that. We'll see. Hopefully, I'm not saying you're not gonna get it, but it says it's gonna work out. And some assholes like him deserve to pay, but like if he doesn't have a lawyer, then he's fucked pretty much. Mm. Okay, well, if he averages that, then he can pay less than half. They'll make him pay that because that's what they will require if he was with you anyway. Oh, well then bang, yeah. So you'll get it. Anything more than that, then he probably won't pay. Yeah. And another thing is, those your kids are very young. See, it's not like they're in a private school or they're in college or like they eat 1,000 things a day type of thing. So it also depends on the age of your children too. But it's a lot to pay for. People don't realize that shit's a lot of money to pay for. Kids are very expensive, and I know 'cause I've helped pay for my nephews. I've helped pay for my two nephews for the past year, helping my sister because that fucker don't pay. He refuses to pay right now, but he's going to though. He's paying for a few things, but he's not like giving my sister money every month. That stage is not even happening yet. They wanted to happen, and then they reneged, and then they wanted to see how much my sister makes and blah 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 and this and that. He's like always beating around the bush. He's like the devil himself, like I've already said. Like, yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, it's the same thing here. If you agree to pay and then you don't pay, you go to court and then you go to jail. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. He doesn't. A lot. Let me tell you something. My mom, she says it the best. God gives children to people who don't deserve it. You know, because God gives us free will. You know, you had free will to deal with him. You had free will to have children with him, and he has free will not to deal with him. Everything's free will. That's the truth. Unfortunately, we make mistakes, but the kids are never mistakes. I never ever will say that. Kids are innocent. They didn't ask to be in the world. But if they do come into the world, you should pay for them. Definitely. That's my opinion. If I ever had kids and I got a divorce, I'd definitely pay for my children, but I'd always be with them. I'd actually try to get custody of them because I wouldn't mind paying for them because they belong to me. Especially if I had a hoe wife, or she turned into a hoe, or she cheated on me or something like that. I'd try and take the kids from them. Well, if he's indirectly saying that, then he's going to hell anyway. Yeah, exactly, Justin. Yeah. Everybody, bashes men for doing that, but there's a lot of women who do it too. I know a few women that are just like what men do. I know women that give up their rights to their children and don't even care. They're like, they came out of my coochie, but I don't give a fuck about them. Bye. I know a lot of women like that. It's pretty sad. No, no hoes for me. Hoes are trouble. Hoes are worse than. Never mind. I'll keep my mouth shut. Yeah, hoes are the worst. But he's probably enjoying the single life. See, he's enjoying his single life now. Thanks, Router, for the super chat. I'll answer your question. Thank you. Okay, next. Yeah, it's really sad. Some women are very conniving and devilish, and they want to get pregnant so they can have child support, and they trick the men. And some men end up being with a woman that can't handle kids, and then the man ends up being the full parent. And I know that it's both situations. Like it's just, I know it's probably more men than women, obviously, right? But it's sad how people just give up their kids. Like, I don't know how someone can do that, but some people just can't handle children. That's just the way it is. They can't handle. I love kids. I can handle kids no matter what. They don't phase me. I love them, and I always like want to see them, do good in life. I have 6 nephews, and I help raise them all, and they all love me and idolize me, and I'm glad they do. And I always tell them to do the right thing. I teach them, the right things, tell them what's wrong and tell them what's right. But it's up to them because they have free will. They can turn against what I told him and not listen to what I say and be a bunch of fucking idiots. You know, I can't. No one can like really control somebody once you get to a certain age. You got free will. You do what you want. So at least you do your part, and that's all that matters. At least the words that came out of your mouth was positive. What they do after that is up to them. You know. Oh, that's the best thing, Ninja. I agree with that because that's what happened here. When he left, this whole house and whole energy is just way better. It's been a year and some. It's been a year and a couple months since he left. He left last year in May, so it's been over a year now. It's been the best year in this house. Everybody's evolved. Everybody's gotten better. There's no negativity. There's no walking on eggshells. There's no arguing. You know, it's no like, oh, fuck, he's home. You know, it's the best decision my sister ever made. Been told her that anyway. That's why I'm not married. And that's why I don't have kids, because you got to be worthy to be with me, because I'm the full package. I'm going to do everything I can for me and my family, for me and my wife, my kids. But some people don't want that. They don't know what that is. They're too busy dealing with lame fucking idiots. Not my problem. Anyway, Rauda, what can you expect from your job this month? All right. And guys with hers too. Don't get it twisted. I'm not blaming all women. Women are to blame, men are to blame. Takes two, yeah. But we have to own up for our mistakes and our decisions. Those are the hoods, Jonathan. We call those hoods. If they open their legs right away, that means they want money and they want, satisfaction. If they don't open them up right away, that means there's hope. There's hope. But most men want them to open up all day, every day, because they don't want no commitment. That's the difference, which we all know. Rauda, what I'm getting at work is Spirit wants you to go through a transformation at work. They want you to not think of the past ways. They don't want you to get too involved with the people that are there. Even though some may have been bad, some of them are good. They want you to understand that clearing away your thoughts can make work life better, but it might be too late for that. You might be at a place at work where it's too negative, it's distracting, it's confusing. You're not probably getting anywhere you need to get to in this month. This month might be a month where you're mentally drained and you're like, you know what? Nothing's changed. I want change, but I'm not getting it. I want this, but I'm not getting it. And you might be just mentally thinking like, do I need to get another job? How can I make this job better? And what should I do between now and the end of this month? So you could be dealing with a man at work, could be your boss, or could be somebody you work with. And this person is like someone who's like a deceiver, someone who is like tricky, someone who is like someone you don't want to deal with. Maybe you don't want to when you go to work, you avoid this person. Could be a co-worker, or it could be like a boss. Either way, this person is like narrow-minded and they're not very determined and they have no direction. Yeah, yeah. Your boss. Okay. Yeah. All right, Ninja, good seeing you. Take care. So, yeah, if your boss is this person, then I would say that nothing's going to change. Your boss is still going to be an ass and he's still going to like be that way. I think that I'll put it to you this way, Rauda. is they're saying, if the cards are saying, if you decide to stay at this job, you've got to go through a transition period where you just go to work, do your job, go home, and come back to work and do it all over again. Just because you want the money or you love your job, right? Then there's the other way, is get away from that job, get another job, but guess what? When you go to another job, there might be another asshole. So if you're making good money and your work life is okay and it's not that bad and you can tolerate your asshole boss, because at the end of the day, there's a lot of assholes in the world. We just have to pick and choose our battles with them, you know. So that's how your work life is gonna go, like this month. He's still gonna be, distracting you. There might be mistakes made, and you might be frustrated, and you might be like, you know what? If I didn't need this fucking money right now, I'd go somewhere else. And even if it isn't the money, it could be like, just like, you know, you want to find something new, but you haven't found it yet. So my suggestion and my advice is this: it doesn't matter what job you get. Sometimes it's never going to be perfect. And if anybody in the world's looking for the perfect job, good luck. Even when you work for yourself like me, you know, you still got to deal with clients that are a pain in the ass. Some are good, some are not, you know, and that's the life that we live in, you know. You're welcome, Rhoda, no problem. Yeah, he points out any mistakes you make, of course, because, people are always going to point out a mistake, but when you do good, they never point that the fuck out. That's for sure. And if they do, they might do it sarcastically. Yeah. My mom always told me, because when I was younger, I got mad at my bosses because they were always disrespecting me or always like, being weird. And I was like, what's wrong with these people? Like, I'm doing my job. Like, what the fuck more does this person want? Like, you think I'm gonna bend over backwards like for the little bit of money you're paying me? Like, are you crazy? So I would always come home and complain to my mom and complain that, my boss is this and my boss is that. And I say, I'm going to get another job. And they're like, well, Mark, if you get another job, you're probably going to encounter another asshole. Or you might encounter a coworker that, is a snitch or like, is trying to be, if you're better than them, because I'm not like out to compete with anybody, but I know that I can do something better than you. That's for sure. And if I am doing my job better than you, then I should be getting paid more than you. That was my mentality, you know. But it never happened. So then I said, you know what? The only way I'm gonna get paid for my talent and paid for like my real, you know, uh work is to go on my own. And I did that. And now I'm happier than I ever have been because I make the money that I deserve and I work for good people. And I don't have no headaches and no stress. And I love my job and my business. It works for me. That's all. When you're in charge of something that belongs to you, it's better because no one can tell you nothing. This is just something that I do on the side. I have my own electrical business. And I was taught by an electrician. I never went to college. I dropped out of school. I was always the underdog, and I came through, and now I'm laughing at all the people that told me I couldn't do it. But you're welcome, Rod. Good seeing you, and thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. You too. Have a good night. Thanks. It's always good to have multiple incomes, and it's also good to use all your talents. If you have multiple talents, you should use them. The more you learn, the more you earn. It's that simple. But always be humble. Don't like go overboard and think that the more money you make, the happier you're going to be, because that's not the case. Or because you make a lot of money doesn't mean you're going to be happier. You make more money, you're going to spend more. And even if you don't, you might leave it to somebody else and you'll never enjoy it. So there's pros and cons to being rich, and there's pros and cons to being humble and not humble. You have to understand, like, money ain't everything, it's the only thing sometimes. But if you know how to manage your life, then you'll be okay. Exactly. Problem solved, work for myself. It's the best decision I ever made in my life. And if I listened to everyone that was around me at the time that told me don't do it, then I'd be just like them, going nowhere fast. So, yeah, that's that. You know, Miss Bikini, I call that a transition period. That's what that is, because that's exactly what happened to me before I went on my own. Before I started my own business, I was delivering food to restaurants as a helper, not even a truck driver. I was the helper because I just needed a job for a couple months just to wait for my job, like my business stuff, to go through the paperwork and to get my car and everything else. So I just needed a job just to pay the bills. So I ended up working with one of my best friends. He was the truck driver and I was the helper. And I did it for like maybe 4 months. So I had the lowest paying job, and the shittiest job I ever had was that job. And I had that job right before I created my business and started my own business. So I pretty much had lost my I had like pretty much got to the lowest of low just to get to the highest of high. But that's what they say. Sometimes you got to go through hell to get what you want. You know, sometimes you got to go through a lot of bullshit. And I didn't want that job. I'd rather not have a job than to have that one. But yeah, I got some food out of it and shit and got discounts, so it was cool. And then my stupid friend, he's one night he stole a couple cases of food, and they had a hidden camera and he got caught. And because I was with him, you know, because he was my ride, you know, and I was with him, like they never saw me take anything because I didn't. I was just standing there. And I was like, really, man? You're gonna do this dumb shit, man? Come on. You get a discount, man. Just fucking pay for it. He's like, fuck these people. I'm taking this shit. I'm like, all right. My hands is clean. But they indirectly let me go. They didn't fire me, but they told me that I was an accomplice. And I'm like, if you look at the footage, I didn't do anything. Oh, well, you should have said something. I said, that's not for me to say. It's not my problem. You know? I just told them I didn't know he was stealing. I thought he was taking it because it was his. I don't fucking know. Oh no, no, you're his friend, blah blah blah. And I'm like, look, fuck you people. I'm getting my own business. You can go to hell. Bye. I almost knocked the guy out too. I was so fucking mad because I could have like made more money for like at least another month, you know, while my dumbass friend got caught. But he's no longer a friend of mine anyway. And that's why he's not, because God took him out of my life because he was a pain in the ass. So I went through a lot of bullshit before I went on my own. You know, like sometimes people just don't get handed things. You have to earn it. You have to work for it. You know. Yeah, I've had a lot of those, Jonathan, in my lifetime. I've had a lot of fake friends, but not anymore. One thing about me, if I know you're up to no good or you do me wrong, that's it. I'm cutting you off. It's that simple. Exactly. Um, yeah, Miss Bikini, I have my immediate family, my mom, my dad, and my siblings, but I don't really talk to my oldest siblings that much. We talk, we speak, but they're so jealous of me and my accomplishments, and they're so jealous of my life that it's kind of disturbing. Like, and I don't really say nothing to them like that. Even my parents, they're a pain in the fucking ass. They're always annoying me and getting me to do shit, and it's always Mark, Mark, Mark. But like I just say to myself, it's what God wants me to do, so I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna take care of my parents. I'm gonna, help my sister that is, my best friend, and my nephews. I'm gonna try and help them. And when things don't go right, you just step back. And I have a saying that silence is better than bullshit. So when you're dealing with bullshit, just keep quiet. Because your words might hurt or your words might get you in trouble. And then one thing about me, my mouth sometimes gets me in trouble because I say the truth and the truth hurts people. So sometimes just saying nothing is better. Because if you say the truth, you're still going to be an asshole. You know what I mean? Like I take offense to disrespectful people. I don't approve of people being disrespectful to me or anybody at that sense. I don't like that. Jonathan, I would say so, yes. I would say that describes me somewhat. Yeah, there you go, Miss Bikini. That's all that matters. And just keep everybody at a distance, just try not to aggravate anybody, try not to be bad, or just try not to like put all your problems on yourself and on others. Some things are best unsaid. And this is just my opinion and my advice to everyone. It's like just do your own life. Just be yourself. Self love, self care, self confidence. Fuck everybody. Just do what's best for you. Everybody who takes care of you, you take care of them back. 100% from them, you give them 100% back. If you don't, that person's gonna be like, yeah, you only use me. So if you don't give nobody nothing to complain about, then you're all right. Simple. Yeah. Yeah, I have two sisters and a brother, and I'm the third oldest. Me and the youngest, she's 3 years younger than me, and she lives next door. She just had the divorce, and we're like best friends, and we see each other every day pretty much. I live in the apartment. She lives in the main house with the boys. We got rid of that devil bastard, and we're living a good life now without him. He could have been living a good life like he was if he just did the right thing, but he didn't. But anyway, it's life. It happens. And that's like, I trust her, I love her, and she's like the one of the best people in my life because she's always helped me from day one. When I went on my own, she got me work. She gave me work. She got me work. She put me out there. She never discouraged me from going on my own. You know, and she allowed me to like uh live here and help her at the same time, and that's all that matters. Like. So out of my three siblings I have, one is the best, and the rest are just there. I know they're my brother and my sister, but I don't really give a shit about them because they don't give a shit about me, and they don't give a shit about my parents either. So I'm the type of person I take offense to that. I don't like when people do that dumb shit. I've always been the black sheep of the family. Yeah, always. Still am. But it's cool. I don't mind. Somebody's gotta be. And I'm only the black sheep because of my older brother and my brother and my sister, my older sister. That's all. It's just because they don't approve of my life and they don't approve what I did before. That's all. Yeah. That's why I have the power to tell them go to hell. See, I'm self-made. You know what I mean? That's how I look at myself. And I'm a legend in my own mind. That's all that matters. As long as I believe in myself, as long as I am who I am and say who I am, then that's all that matters. I don't need nobody's approval. Even when people come on here and tell me I'm the best, or like even in my day-to-day life, and they say, "Oh, Mark, you're the best electrician I've hired. You know, you did this." I never bow down my head and they put a medal on my head and give me a medal. You know, I don't look for that. I really don't care. If I'm the best for you, I'm happy. That's it. You know? So yeah, my DJ days got me into a lot of trouble, that's for sure. But you know, I'm the type of person, I'm not bothered by the outside noise. You know, I don't really care what people say about me. I don't fucking care. They can kiss my ass. Yeah, you know, I just want to be, honestly, I just want to be happy and humble and just, you know, I've already told everybody in my life, like, I just want to be happy. Leave me the fuck alone. Don't bother me. Don't irritate me. Don't disrespect me, because I take offense to that, and you'll get punished for disrespecting me. If it ain't by me, it's because God seen and heard shit you did. And I'll tell you that's the truth. And people on here that know me have seen people disrespect me and get their karma. So I don't even have to say nothing. You just automatically get a beat down on karma. I don't even have to touch you. I don't even have to ask. Spirit's already on you. And if you don't believe it, then try it. You'll see. Not my problem. I just want peace. That's all. I just want to be happy. And I want everybody in this room to have a great life. That's all. If you come in here and tell me positive things and negative things, that's cool. Like, you know, we're gonna cipher through the negativity and make it positive. We're gonna, as long as you're not here to like play the victim and disrespect me or disrespect anybody, then we're all gonna get along and we're all gonna be able to help each other. And that's the great thing about having a bunch of people that are decent, because you get to help each other. Hey, Hermana, how you doing? I got your donation. Thank you. You're gonna ask when you're ready. But I've known a few people in here for a long time, and I've helped them and they've helped me. And that's how it always is. We don't disrespect each other. I don't disrespect the hand that feeds me, you know? I don't do that shit to anybody. I never disrespect anyone on purpose or do it purposely. But if you come at me, then I feel sorry for you. Yeah, yeah, Jonathan, that's the reality of it, you know, honestly, to be honest. That's my honesty offends people, but that's everybody. If you're honest in this day and age, in this world, right? Right now in 2024, September 13th, right now here, right? The world is a sensitive place. You say something and then everybody's against you. You say the truth, you're a liar. You say a lie, you're a liar. You say a lie and people believe you, then you're an honest person. There's a lot of delusional mental problems in this world, unfortunately. And thank God I'm not one of those people. And I'm going to stand on truth for the rest of my life. And that's all that matters. I can't sleep at night if I'm lying to people. That's not me. Never has been me. Never will be me. Lying and jealousy is the two biggest diseases to me when it comes to human beings. And I'm neither or and never will be. Fuck that. I ain't lying and I ain't gotta lie. I lie down in my bed, that's about it, and lie on my couch. And that's the bottom line, because Marky said so. Nah, I don't sugarcoat or fake smile. Fuck that shit. I talk shit though, have fun. I could be a Dutch. Okay. Yeah. You said you sent the question on Instagram. Okay, cool. I'll check. Let me see what we got here. Yeah, I have a friend from the Netherlands. She's a good friend. She's a friend of mine. She's also into psychic stuff. She's my friend. I haven't seen her forever in here. But it's too late for her to be here anyway. But I haven't seen her. She's a good friend of mine. Shout out to Johanna. All right, let me see what we got here. All right. Well, Harmona, to answer your question, if there is, fuck them. Don't give them shit. That's what I would say. Yeah, diamond's right here, sir. Yeah, this piece of bacon. See my little fat piece of bacon? Dimey. You all right, baby? You say hi to Auntie Oda? She loves that blanket. I saw her one of her brothers from her litter on TikTok today. There's a dog on TikTok today that looks just like her, but it's a male. Exactly like her twin. Like when she stands up, she has a white chest and she has like a little mark right here, right? You know, like how we have birthmarks or we have like like a signal on us, right? Like how I got like on my arm right here, right? This little dot. So like he has the same like black little hair thingy on him, and he's got the same chest and everything. Here she is now. He's a brindle and he's got the white socks paw just like her. They're identical. And I had to watch the video like 7 times, and I'm like, look at this dog, he looks just like Dime. It's gotta be a boxer like her. Yeah, she's a boxer. And she came from England. See, here in Bermuda, we're a British colony, so we pertain to England, to the UK. So we can buy things from the UK. So my brother-in-law, my ex-brother-in-law, he got her 9 years ago. She goes 10 in February. So he brought her in through his cousin, well, his friend's cousin. But I know the guy who brought her in. He always asks me about her. And boxers aren't really supposed to live that long, apparently. But she's going 10. And she's in great shape. When the doctors come here to see her, they love her. Like, and she goes crazy. She's a people person. She doesn't want to kill anybody or anything like that. She's a wonderful dog. The only person that used to abuse her was my ex brother-in-law. He used to kick her and and smack her and shit. I used to like want to kill him, but I couldn't do anything because it wasn't my dog. But she ends up being mine now. He gave up his rights to her and signed her over to my sister. Yeah. One day he kicked her so hard she slammed up against the barbecue. All because she stood on this white tarpaulin, like with her paws, and dirtied it. All he had to do was clean it. But he kicked her so hard that like she yelped, and I wanted to fucking kill him that day. I was like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? Don't kick her like that. What the fuck are you doing? He's like, oh, I didn't mean to kick her that hard, but she's stupid. And I'm like, well, you're even more stupid. We got into a big argument over it. I'm like, don't kick the fucking dog. She doesn't know any better, you fucking idiot. I wanted to kill him. Exactly. She's with the right person. She loves me and I love her. And that's why she's still alive. And that's why she's doing so good, because she's with me. My last dog was 15 years old when he died. I had him for 14, but he was already a year when I got him. My pit bull, he lasted 15 years. She's probably going to last the same thing. Yep, that's him. He couldn't take care of his own kids back then, let alone a dog. And I told my sister, don't get no damn dog, because he's not going to take care of it. Oh, well, it's his money, his dog, just shut up and let him do it. I'm like, all right. And look, I told my sister, look, he gave up you, the kids, and the dog. And now I have the dog now. And I told everybody I don't want another dog, because my first dog, I never want another dog after that, because it hurt too much to see him go, because we were very attached for a long time. But, same thing is going to happen when she goes. I don't want another dog. Fuck that. I can't handle that. I can't handle all that emotion and crying for like days after my dog died. I was a mess. It was one of the worst days of my life. And I dread the day that she goes. Which I pray to God every day that she doesn't go no time soon. Yeah, I was, pretty fucked up after my dog died. It was like, it's still, till today, it's still the worst death that I experienced. Because the people that have died are not that significant to me. Exactly. But anyway, he got karma for it anyway. Well, Hermana, what I'm getting here is there definitely could be some family rage, family differences, family stuff. So I would say the people that are gonna annoy you for money or favors or any type of situations that you're gonna get yourself into is family related, and it's and I would also say it's males. I'm not getting any females. I'm getting males. So it's definitely a man or a man, or it could be two men. Could be family members, I would say, or like could be cousins, uncles, could be any men who are like trying to make you feel like a certain way. I'm not getting anything money related, but could be like favors, or just could be like discrepancies or talks, or like I remember we were talking about like family shit, about how they didn't tell you about your uncle's deaths and things like that. I feel like that's what it could be related to, instead of like, if it's that, it's like I think you still have a rage in you, or like a difference of opinion towards these people, and or because of these people, because of these men. So you have this thing inside of you about your family, but it's nothing to do with money or people coming to you for favors. I don't get that. I just get like, it's just like a difference of opinion. It's unhappiness, like pettiness, little arguments you might have, or just like knowing that this family shit is fucked up, and we just finished talking about family things. But also what's coming up is new possibilities, new friendships, and you're going to get some more knowledge of stuff, like new knowledge that you don't have right now. You might get some new knowledge about something, You might even like have a new acquaintance that you're working with, someone new that you're gonna deal with. Just approach, like in the past, you might have had like some old problems. Don't bring those old problems into the new approach. Like approach them in a different way. Like if you see something reoccurring from the past, then approach it in a different way. So, last time I reacted this way, okay, well, this time I'm gonna react that way. Like use reverse psychology, if you know what I mean. But I don't get nothing money related, like nobody asking you for money or favors or anything. I just think that you're kind of like disgusted with family members and people about two males. That's what I get here. Because when I get the 10 of cups reversed right in the middle, that to me is like family matters, family pettiness, family unhappiness, like just people that are like you've lost your friendship for them, you've lost your like hope for them, and you have this rage inside of you to fuck them off, but then you're like, well, what is it gonna prove? Because we all have differences of opinion. We're all different. We're the same family, but we all think differently. Everybody has their different ways. That's the only fucked up thing about family is you may come from the same woman, but not all of you have common sense, and not all of you are gonna get along. It's just like my family. There's six of us, and all six of us are a different sign. So like, it's almost impossible to like, all everybody to get along. You know what I mean? So that's kind of like how it is. But I don't get nothing bad, Hermana. I just get like this might be your feelings, like you just feeling like, why does these people have to be this way? Like, as you said here, what you need to be aware of. Yeah. So that's the thing. You just got to be aware that family will probably annoy you. So, like, don't let them annoy you, pretty much. Yeah, God made, he had a DJ like Jonathan. So yeah, Hermana, I don't see anything bad, to be honest. I just think that well, yeah. Well, you're welcome, sweetheart. No problem. Well, you know what happens when people do that, Hermana? When people do that, it's an automatic no. I don't care who it is. If anybody asks me that question, Hermana, it's a no. Because every time I do that, it backfires. You know what I mean? Unless I really know you like that, then that's a different situation. Yeah, I don't see that happening, but I just get something totally different from that. But I can ask about that if you want me to, just to like check if you want. I'll do it for you. I think this person asked somebody else, a male, and the male gave them something. They're not gonna come back to you. I don't get that. Yeah. Just to like check for you. I think that this person asked a man and the man's gonna give them to it and they're not gonna bother you for it. I think that this person is asking multiple people to see what they can get, you know? But a man ends up giving them what they need. And maybe she gave him what, you know, he needs, if you know what I mean. I believe this person also is very like dishonest and shifty and crafty. So they might they might have two faces and two personalities. So be careful. I know you got a big heart, but a big heart and a big wallet is two different things. You don't have to show your wallet if you got a big heart. Fuck them. That's how I feel. That's why when some people come in here and say, "Oh, can you answer my question and this and that for free?" I'm like, no, no. Been there, done that. I've been on here for almost 5 years now. Next week will be 5 years, and I've done many years of free shit. And if I give extra to you, it's because I know you. And that's why some people are like, "Oh, well, you did more for so so." I don't give a fuck what you think. You don't know me and know that person. That's how it is. Yeah, exactly. I'm glad you said no too, because mm, that's why they got it from somebody else. But I think they were trying to, some people, Hermana, it's like some people just don't know, like they just, even if they don't need it, they try to get it. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm getting, like the vibe I'm getting from that person is even though they knew they were getting it from somebody else, they'll try you because of your kindness. See, people always do that. Because you're cool to them, they just think, yeah, this person can give me shit. They might give me that hat, or they might give you like this money, or they might give you this free shit, and then want, you know, a million fucking things in return. Hell no. That's the vibe I'm getting off of that person. So that's not good. You're welcome, Miss Bikini. You know, I'm only good to people who are good to me. So if I'm good to you, that's because you're good to me. That's all. If you're bad, then I'm gonna be bad too. Then you probably won't like me after that. Oh yeah, that's my favorite saying. That's one of my favorite sayings, Jonathan. I don't put me on no pedestal, and I ain't putting you on no damn pedestal. That's for sure. I do it all the time, Jocelyn. I've been doing it for years. I always offer a free card to everyone every day. You can get a free card every day. I don't care. But you're not gonna ask me free questions every day because it's not fair to everyone. You know. Now, if it's your birthday, you know, if it's your birthday, then I'm gonna give you a free question or a free, reading or a free card or something like that. I'll give you some free message. I do it for everybody's birthday. But some people like you gotta prove to me it's your birthday if I know you. If I know you and I know it's your birthday, I'll give you a free reading. But if you can't, you be bullshitting me every day. If I don't know you, I ain't gonna give it to you. Like I gotta see an Instagram post of you eating a birthday cake or blowing out some candles, and I'll be like, yeah, they're really legit. Their birthday is today. Let me give them a read. You know, if they wanted it. But I don't even advertise it in my description anymore because people used to take advantage of it. They would come in here and like, "Hi, Mark, can I have a card?" There's no like conversation. There's no like, how are you or nothing like that, or like chill out for a bit and then ask. I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you people? You come in here and just ask me for shit. The fuck you think this is? This ain't no restaurant. You better conversate with me first. Let me pick up some damn cards and shuffle them for you. Free in here means you gotta be in here and conversate and be cool and shit. And if I know you, some people ain't got the time or they just want to get a free card and just like, fuck it. But I stopped advertising it in my description because I'm sick and tired of like doing it for people who don't care. Like yesterday, I gave everyone in here multiple messages. Sometimes, if it's like a couple people in here who I like, who I known for a long time, or who I just feel like I want to just do it, I'll do it. So you might get lucky and get multiple shit for free, and that's cool. Like I got lucky like that too. I give myself free messages too. Yeah, a lot of people do, but little do they know that I've been doing this for a long time on here, and I've given a lot of free shit, more than a lot of people. So I used to do free mediumship readings. You know how much mediumship readings cost to some people? And I charge minimum. I charge like next to nothing. I give free mediumship readings to people back in the day. People, I would pick like a Sunday where I'm like calm and chill. You can look at my videos. I've got like almost 1,000 videos on here, and like I'll pick a Sunday and I'll put on my my thumbnail mediumship readings, and I would do some for free, and people will pay me anyway because they got so much closure from the person that they wanted to talk to in spirit. So a lot of readers don't like me doing that because they get mad because I'm doing it for free and they could be making money. And if they have my talent, they'll be like, I'm gonna charge $1 million for a reading. Well, you ain't gonna get nobody doing that. Obviously that's tearing the ass out of it. But some people charge too much. It's just too much. A lot of readers gotta look at it as if you're getting the message for free. So why should you charge so much? And then some people say if you're getting it for free, you should be giving it to me for free. But it doesn't work that way. Once you give so much free shit, you have to pay afterwards. If you were in my shoes, you'd do the same thing. But there's people in here who come in here for the first time, and then spirit will show up, and I'll give them a message, and they'll be happy as fuck because they haven't gotten something like that before, and it reassures them that somebody's actually telling them the truth. Well, Miss Bikini, we all meet each other through other people. A lot of people met me through my colleagues and my friends and other great readers. Some people met me through assholes, but now they know who the real assholes are and who aren't. And it's nice to meet people and actually have good conversations, good energy, good vibes. Everybody get along. That's it. Yeah, she bring a lot of people my way, but I've known her for so long. See, I've known her for years. We knew each other from being in someone else's chat room. So that's why her and I are always cool. And that's why she shouted me out and she bring people my way like yourself and some others. But I met everybody through somebody, obviously. And some people just stumble across the channel and just start talking, and next thing you know, they become, a friend, a client. So it's nice, man. It's cool. It's cool to meet people all over the world and have fun. Jonathan says, does a woman want my attention? Yes. All those women at the strip club, they want you to give them $11.99. That's what they want. So yes, to answer your question, there's women that want your attention right now at the club. At the club. Yes, of course. Many women, Jonathan. Just make sure you take me with you. I'm coming over. I'll meet you at the club. Jonathan says, no, no, not that type of attention, Marky. Come on now. I know, bro. Yes, I know, bro. I'll see if you can get some good attention. Oh my God. I had to let that one out. Yeah, you can visit the Bermuda Triangle. Yeah. Yeah, who knows? You might find the woman of your dreams. I've been away on trips so many times. I always thought I was gonna meet somebody in Boston and get married, but then it hasn't happened. So I tried though. I've always wanted to like be with a woman in Boston because I love Boston so much, right? I was like, fuck, I want to marry a Bostonian woman and move to Boston or like be here 6 months and 6 months in Bermuda. Hopefully she'll like that, you know. But it hasn't happened. So I'm like, fuck. When is the best weather month in Bermuda? I would say May. April, May. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's like perfect. It's like 70s, which is like 20 to you, like 21, 22, something like that. Yeah, there you go. Jocelyn's coming for the wedding on the beach. Two. When is your birthday, Miss Bikini? Yeah, like late May, late April, early May. Oh, 420. Okay, yeah. 420 is a good time here. My favorite months here is April, May, and then November and December. Those are like the best times for me. I love September. September is like my month. It's like the month that I that good things happen. It's been a good month so far. All right, Jonathan. I would say yes. There is a woman that wants your attention. I got the Queen of Wands here. So this woman, I feel like you know her, but this woman has dark hair, and she's very understanding. She might be like the same age as you. She's very practical. She expresses herself. You know, she really has a sincere interest in you. She's friendly, but it looks like she had like a bad past, like she went through a divorce or she went through like a bad relationship, like or she went through like a sickness, or she had like very bad news, or she just had like bad things like happen to her. But right now she thinks that you're a giving person, but she's also very lonely. She doesn't have anybody, and she's distracted and confused whether or not you like her or not. You know what I mean? That's what this person thinks. Well, who has dark hair? Like who has black hair? Any of those women have black hair? Tell me who has dark hair, like dark brown or black. All of them do? Oh shit. Well, at least we're on the right track. Let me check. So that's 3 different ladies. Marley's, the bar lady, or Linda. Okay, so 3 different ladies. Let me see. All ladies have black hair. I like women with black hair. That's my preference. If she has like brown or black hair, she's good for me. I like blondes, but you know, I prefer my brunettes. But you know, hair is just, you know, hair, I guess. All right, let me check, bro. Nice. It's Linda. I got the best card for Linda. Are you attracted to this Linda person? Marley's, I would say, not really. The bar lady, nothing's really happening with her. But I would say Linda is the one that's actually interested. Linda is the choice. Is the one that is interested in you and wants your attention. So out of those 3, I would say Linda is the one that wants your attention. And she thinks that you're compatible with her. Yeah, see, there you go. Yeah, she's attractive because I got like the world card for her. So that means that all eyes are on her. So she might be an attractive woman. If she is, then like, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what they do. You know, that's what a lot of people do is play games because but you know, for answering your question, you know, who is like attractive, you know, who wants your attention, I would say she wants your attention. Because you said, does a woman want my attention? I would say Linda wants your attention. If you guys just heard a snoring sound, that's the culprit right there. She's snoring like crazy. Yes, Justin. Yes, we do. There's more of us here. And Ninja that just left, she's an Aquarius too. Said you, Ninja, Ilda, and me were all Aquarius. So there were 4 Aquariuses in here today. See? So yeah, Jonathan, to answer your question, I would say Linda wants your attention. And that's probably why she played games, because she wanted to see whether or not you'll play them back or whether or not you'll what you would say or do. But she wants your attention. That's the answer to the question. So she wants your attention. The other women don't really want your attention. But I would say, yeah, that's the person that wants your attention. And most good looking people do. Right now it's the year of the dragon, and that's me. It's the year of the dragon, and that's yours truly. It's crazy because this is the year of the dragon. Pluto goes into Aquarius, and now out of Aquarius, now it's back into Capricorn for the last couple, months. Then next year, it fully goes in there for like 20 years. So yeah, it's all about my shit. Does Linda want a booty call? I just told you that you should be, you getting attention from the women in the club, and then now you want to know if Linda wants DD. See, you said a boothie call. You got to be in the booth. See, that's what the strip club is. You go in the booth. Yeah, I believe that, Jocelyn. I believe that very much. But for me, it's more a different, a greater period because I'm in the dragon year. According to like Chinese astrology, I'm a dragon, so I've known that for a while now. But see, like for me, in both astrologies, I'm favored this year, and this year has been a good year for me. Finally got my workshop, and before this year is out, I'm gonna have a brand new van and a permit with my business. That would be like a great accomplishment. Uh, that could be Miss Bikini, and it could be just for this year. Yeah. What sign is your daughter again? I think you said she's in Aries, right? If she's in Aries and Taurus, they have battles back and forth. It doesn't even matter about enemy shit and all that stuff. Because those two are the Rams. You know, they bang. I think you said she's in Aries. I'm not sure if you did. Yeah, she's in Aries. Yeah, that's probably why. Taurus and Aries clash a lot. Yeah. Yeah. That's probably why. I know a lot of Taurus and Aries that always fight or always have clashes between each other. Yeah, Jonathan, she does. Yeah, I got Ace of Cups, so that means she wants, have a few drinks, or if she drinks, she wants to have a drink, or she just would love to have a booty call. Yeah, but she doesn't want like, but she's uncertain about it. She doesn't know if you want it or not. No, I'm born in '77. Fuck, I'm not that old. I'm 47. I was born in 1977. But in the Chinese astrology, they go by 1976. Yeah. Because I was born in February, the Chinese year is a different, year. So yeah, Jonathan, I would say that, and I got a woman with black hair again. See the woman with black hair. She wants to hold on to that D. See her holding on to your D. Yeah. If you know where she works, you should go visit her at her job. But she's trying to avoid like arguments or babbling or like just like talking back and forth. But yeah, I would say like yeah, I would say that she wants a booty call. She wants you. She's very interested in. But see, because you're not giving her any attention, I don't know if you're giving her attention, but if you're not talking to her and you're not giving her attention, like she thinks that you're with somebody else or you're not interested. But if you were to talk to her or say something to her, she'll be like, "Oh, hey, Jonathan, let's hang out. Let's do something." If you wanted some booty call from her, it won't be no problem. I got a yes. Women want, you know, women want that. They can't deny it. But the card I got is a 3 of wands at the end, so that's like a work card to me. So if you know where she works, you might visit her and say, "Hey, Linda, how you doing?" "Oh, Jonathan, you came to visit me at my job?" "Yeah, I was wondering if you want, you know, if you want this deep." So to answer your question, Jonathan, yes, she would take a booty call for sure. She seems like that type of person that she'll take it from you for sure. You don't know? Hey, well, that's up to you. You got to see. Ride the Flamingo Express to Bermuda. Oh yeah, the Flamingo Express is on overdrive. A one-way ticket. And if you survive the Bermuda Triangle, then you get to go back home when you're fed up. You got free transfers. See, there you go. Go for it, Johnny. Go for it. If they want it, go get it, man. That's what it's all about. Life's too short. Have some sex. Well, you know what, Jonathan? If you want, right, you do what I do. Every time you have a booty call and you walk into the room and you're ready to do it, you got a marker. You got like a pen. You got a pen or a marker, and you just draw a line. You ask them how much they want. Do they want 4 inches, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9? And then if she grabs the pen from you and says, "Fuck that, there's no lines around here," and throws the pen away, that means she wants everything. That's how it works. Got to draw a line on it. Give them how much they want. Some want a certain amount. I never forget the first day I heard that from my friend. Fuck, we laughed so much. Now I use it all the time. I say, just draw a line on it wherever you want me to stop. That's all. And then you just throw the pen away if you don't want no lines. That's what happened in here. My friend Caddy. Shout out to my friend Caddy. She was in here one night and I said that. She goes, "Fuck that pen, I want it all." We laughed so much. It was so hilarious. Oh my God, it was so funny. I remember all those funny ass things that we used to say on here. I used to say that shit all the time. It was like one of my sayings on here. When we did like sexual readings or crazy shit, like people got frisky in here. We used to talk all that shit in here. We still do. Last night at the end of my live, we were talking sexual, funny things in here. As long as it's not offending anybody, then and it doesn't get out of hand, then we know we guys will be all right. Won't get in trouble. But everybody likes to talk a little sexual, bullshit here and there. Yeah, getting sex excited. I have all these sayings I say on here to make everybody laugh. Is there any one way to find out? I don't think so. I would have got like a negative thing about her. If she had an STD, then she would have been reversed. It would have told me don't go after her. But to avoid that, just use your condom sense. That's all you gotta do. Don't get too crazy. Oh yeah, definitely. It's always good. Everybody leaves here, laughing at some point. Yeah. We used to have a lot of I had a different crowd in here before. They come in here from time to time. But I used to have a lot more crazy women in here and frisky and talking a lot of shit and having fun. But they're all doing their thing now. I'm happy for them. Their lives have evolved and they've gone, you know, doing their thing. Yeah, it all happens for a reason. I still love them all, and we still talk to each other here and there. Still talk about the good times on here, and I still have good time. Every time I go live, it's a good time. Yeah, it's good to laugh. You look at the chat; it's full of emoji, laughing emojis, and everybody talking shit. It's fun. We're all adults, We're allowed to. We're allowed to. They just like when I do it. See. When I have my sex cards, they're not here. I have them upstairs. But I have a deck that I have that shows like the positions and things, and I start making fun of things and start talking shit, and it's like it's so funny, and we just all have a good laugh. It's fun to like talk shit, and long as it's not offending anyone. Yeah, I don't really bring my problems in here like that. I don't really have problems like that. And if I do have an issue, I discuss it on here and vent on here about it. I'm very like open about life and my life and what I do and what happens in my life every day. You know, I'm only talking to a couple people, so it's not like, I'm telling the whole fucking world, which is a good thing. I'm glad I don't have a lot of people in here because the more people you have, the worse it gets. People just act crazy. Yeah, naughty tarot cards. There you go. I have a few sexual decks that people have given me. They're pretty funny. I make fun of them and talk shit and stuff. Just like I did last night when I did the twin flame cards. I acted like I was reading the back of the card and I was talking shit. So you gotta have fun. You can't be too serious. Gotta have fun. Laugh about things. Don't be serious when you have to be, obviously, but it's good to laugh and just be open to like having fun. Life's too short. Gotta have fun. Yeah, I'm gonna watch the eyelid channel too. I'm over here yawning, and as I look up at my clock here, it says 111. So I'm gonna go get in my bed. It's Friday the 13th. Uh, yeah, every time I come on here, Jocelyn, I always try to be a little bit of everything. Be serious, be funny, talk about things, answer people's questions, but also, be open to everybody and try to, talk to everybody in the chat. Make sure I catch up and make sure I'm not missing anything. And Virgo is still here, so that's a good thing. She falls asleep all the time. Girls, they wanna have fun. Yeah, they do. See, I'm glad you're in here, Jonathan. All these women in here just for me is unjust. At least now you can entertain them with me. You know. See, now I got another man in here that's good. long as you don't change your gender, we're all right. Okay. You're welcome, Harmona, and thank you too. I'm a tonic. Okay. A gin. So I just need gin then. Gin and tonic. Yeah, no problem, Miss Bikini. Sometimes, it's good to have people listen to you and respect your situation and and just get you through it. Because you never know. I always tell people you never know who's going through things and who's doing what and who's what. You find out about people as you go on. But some people really don't give a shit about other people. But it's good though. I appreciate you helping some people in here. I know you've helped a few people on your way, and I know you just don't, do anything but that. I appreciate you helping people in here. We all do that in here. We all like say, "Hey, I do that," or "I know somebody that does this," or "I know that situation," or "Yeah, I'm in the same boat," or "I know how you feel." And, we all. It's good to be cool with everybody. It's good. As long as you guys are happy, I'm happy. And when you're sad, we'll talk about it. That's all. I'll just crack a few jokes, and next thing you know, you won't even know you're sad anymore. Yeah, I know. See that? Yeah, it's the Bermuda Triangle. You just get lost in our own little chat room here. You never know when a cow catch a rabbit. Yeah, that's true. Yep. All right, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful Friday. Tomorrow, I'm gonna go get myself some fish and lobsters. I'm gonna go visit my buddy tomorrow morning and go get some from him. Hopefully, he's there. The weather's been kind of shitty off and on, raining all day, and it's supposed to be a shitty weekend. This weekend is supposed to rain all weekend and be windy. So it looks like you guys will be getting a lot of time from me this weekend because I need to take a break because I bust my ass last week and the week before that and the week before that. Today I absolutely did nothing and it felt good to do nothing. I woke up, I took a nice bath, and just chilled out. Went for a swim this afternoon. I didn't do nothing. I went to the grocery store. I picked up my nephew. I did nothing. I washed clothes, mopped my floors. I did everything for me today. I said, fuck work. I ain't doing nothing. I could have worked, but I didn't. I was like, the hell with this. I need to work on my own home. Washed all my dishes, cleaned my apartment. That's it. I said, fuck it. But tomorrow I gotta go work. Yeah, to the deal, doing nothing. Doing nothing. Yeah. Well, I didn't really do nothing, but I didn't work. When I say I don't did nothing all day, that means I didn't work. But technically, I did. Washing clothes and doing house chores is working. But it's just for me. I mean, doing something for myself. So it felt good to like mop my floors, clean my apartment, wash my clothes, wash my dishes, sort out my life, and things like that. Go grocery shopping. It's all about me today, so it's good. So I got a lot of rest, and I'm gonna go sleep now and shut up. That's what I'm gonna do. But I'll see you guys tomorrow, and I'll see you all weekend because I'll be here all weekend anyway because it's supposed to be shitty weather. So I'll be hanging out with you guys all weekend. All right, thanks for everything, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I hope you guys have a good weekend and a good Friday. Yeah, I didn't clean the dog, but she's fine. She's not dirty. All right, Jonathan, I'll see you, bro. Take care, man. Ilda, Jocelyn, Miss Bikini, Virgo, anybody else? I don't know, but yeah. Love you guys, and I'll see you all tomorrow.